Hello, and welcome to Ace Plays Transport Fever 2. I'm going in completely blind, and I'm super excited. I did play the first game, so I have like an idea of what it's about. But what really excites me is by trade, I'm actually a transportation engineer, so I might be uniquely qualified to play this game. I love this type of simulation of transportation, that stuff. Or I might just have a moment of this is not what I'm used to. Be a fish out of water. I don't know. But either way, we're going to jump in, playing straight off from whatever the campaign is.
Mankind is constantly creating amazing new inventions. Get involved in rapid technological progress and ensure smoothly running transportation in different regions of the world.
Cool.
America, in the midst of the 19th century. In the Nevada Territory, where until recently only a handful of buffalo grazed, nowadays it's all hustle and bustle. Beyond the Sierra and near the Carson River, gold has been found. There's supposed to be loads of it. All you need to do is dig it up. Anyone who keeps at it hard enough will be richly rewarded. What a splendid opportunity.
Pretty excited. It's got bonus tasks. I like seeing that the little flags around the world. This obviously means we get to play in Mexico, the UK, Turkey, and then, maybe West Mongolia, but likely that's part of Russia. Anyways, I'm excited. Let's go dig, baby, dig. Gold Rush. I'm trying to think. I mean, it's probably a tutorial mission, so at the end of the day, it's not going to be that complicated. We're going to, link up people digging gold to something. Probably going to do carts and trains and whatever. I doubt we'll be doing planes in the Gold Rush, but either way, I'm really excited. The topography is not super hot for trains, but we'll see what they let us do. Because I'm pretty sure this will be on rails, but let's see.
Welcome to uncharted territory, newcomer.
Can't wait to colonize it. Tear it all down.
Rich?
Yep.
Then you're in just the right place. Gold Rush fever holds sway in Virginia City. And you lucky devil, you've won the mining rights for a promising claim in a poker game at the Red Dog Saloon.
Obviously, this game doesn't know how good I am at poker.
Soon, you'll be hauling out gold nuggets as big as a cat's head.
I've won 2 mines, actually, but
Thanks to cleverness and luck at cards, you have a gold mine all your own. The former owner, a gal at the saloon by the name of Susie, who plays a lousy hand of poker, already took care of the groundwork. And a practical woman, she left the necessary equipment behind, too. Now all you have to do is to find the mine.
I played
Get an
poker.
overview and find out where the riches lie.
I played poker against a woman in 1865 who owned her own plot of land and was like starting up a mining company and had everything laid out. Like, sucks to suck, but like, I'd like to support women, not tear them down, but she obviously put it on the move the camera, zoom the camera. Let's see. Yeah. Sad days for her, I guess. Good days for us. I can rotate the camera. Pretty intuitive controls. 108. I think that was almost 360 by the time you gave it to me, but
Discover the entrance.
very good. Okay, tunnel. This is not a small mine.
Even though only a few boulders have been mined so far, that's no reason to lose heart. You'll just have to dig deeper. You ought to get hold of some solid timber from the nearby forest, so that the fine shaft doesn't cave in. The beams will be excellent for stabilizing the tunnel. Build a station where the horse carts can be packed with logs.
Buildings. Tram station, truck station. Probably a truck station. Cool, very cool. I wonder how you rotate it if you want. I don't know. Nice, right into the intersection.
The sort of thick-skulled driver which route he should take.
The thick-skulled driver. Wow. Let's respect our employees at this transportation company, please. That'd be great.
Now, there's got to be a small depot to park the horse-drawn carts, too.
I think I saw that. Road, tram. We're doing road, obviously.
Everything's all set. Now, all you have to do is to get hold of a cart to transport the wood.
So line 1 by vehicle? No. Virginia Road Depot? Yeah. Horse-drawn carriage. American horse-drawn carriage. Hell yeah. I can see here the cargo type. So we need some of these. I don't know. Let's buy 400,000. Oh, we got $10 million, and we're stealing land from, you know, the young lady at the saloon.
A sturdy vehicle.
That's no good.
Transport and get started.
What's this? Replace, clone, sell, set line. Please go to line 1.
Won't be long before it's possible to dig deeper. Well then, good luck.
So, I wonder, oh, I'm paused. Are there hotkeys for that? I was really expecting it to be space, but... Is that not mine? Oh, that's not mine. That's Catherine Robinson. She's going to industrial building now that she needs to, you know, work, I guess, because she doesn't own a mine like we do. Though, maybe, you know, she may have risked it all and lost her mine. But, you know, we have $10 million to make it work. Maybe she didn't have $10 million, so she had to, you know, put it on the line. Ooh, we have a lot of... No. Because if you don't have enough to operate the mine, then it's just a liability. You know, the government's going to take its taxes. You got to maintain it, or it's just going to be run down. Then it's losing value because, you know, things are collapsing. We need like 1 million more cars. Line 1, select all. There's clone, right? Clone. Yeah. And clone again. We're rich. You know. Hopefully, if we don't need the logs anymore, we can use them on something else. If not, they'll have a resale value. I mean, I hope they have a resale value. I've made potentially no money with this, I'm assuming. Wait a second. How do I make money buying logs and moving them to my own yard? Finances. I don't see a sell button. Manage vehicle. Oh, yeah. I don't want to sell them, but I am curious to how much they're worth. Are we supposed to hit these buttons? Okay. Deliver logs. Wait until the cart has done the delivery. Okay. Do you even have any logs? Yeah, you got 4. I've lost money on you. Fair enough, because I'm paying this guy $600. This must be in modern US dollars, because obviously that would be, you know, a CEO's yearly wage.
Despite all the hardship, the mine only brings in a few chunks of silver ore. At best, you ought to get rid of it before it ruins you. Luckily, new greenhorns constantly get stranded in Virginia City, who you can peddle that confounded pit to for...
That enterprising woman!
Got rid of the silver mine for a decent amount. Time to invest this money in a lucrative venture. And there's an excellent opportunity. All the ore from the mine must be transported to the silver mills down by the river. A railroad that takes over the transport would be a promising venture.
Okay. Judging by This is like an arrow, and this has a little arrow slot and a circle in the end. Arrow, circle, slot with a slot for the arrow. That's pretty cool. That means obviously not only will this wood go here, but, well, actually, look, there's a... Probably wouldn't make sense to ship the wood. Let's stick to the the silver, but still, it's pretty cool. Are these guys actually making money by the time they're on their return trip? Finances. So, running costs. That's the year. That's the month, probably. So, either way, they made about 4,000, and they cost about 2,000 at 3/4 of their journey. So we're making whatever 1,500 a trip, as long as this can keep producing for the trucks I have, which it can. Production 400, transport 12%. Wow, we could make way more money if we just kept going. Does this have they could do with way more. I think it's worth buying more trucks, but for now let's stick to making sure this mine is also profitable by building a train station like we're being asked. Passenger, nope. So how do we rotate? So there are hotkeys, which is cool. Lines are one. V is vehicles. Okay, okay. Maybe it's like a click and hold thing. Come on, girl. No bonus tasks yet. Man, I've been defeated by a video game. Tilde. Tabs the play speed, which is cool. Oh, there we go. You hold shift. Obviously 160 is too long. And this is perfect, so.
The terrain is treacherous. Requires a few very twisted curves.
The terrain is treacherous. I see. So, tunnel? Probably. I doubt. Yeah, it's not like we're going to come out here and come around. 140,000, why not? 50. And a bridge, look at that. So it's teaching you all the things. What's this? No bridge. Oh, so we could spend... What's that? Almost $500,000 to fill this all in with dirt, or we can make a bridge for more. See, I was gonna laugh at this, but like, is there not like a wooden bridge? Stone bridge. Here's the thing, though, right? Like, the stone bridge has a max of 90 across the whole thing. And this is 120. It doesn't work as well for the part here, but we're saving $250,000. We're earning like money. Cool. Oh, we're still playing. I see. I mean, I feel like this is triggering because it should never. You should never like. I've taken a class in, geology. And that's just not how that works. But we'll save the money and fill in the Grand Canyon because that'll never be an issue. The water that's running off will never cut through this land bridge we've built.
A railroad route that rapidly transports all the ore to the valley.
It's 1850, Science doesn't exist yet. So establish a line, okay. Oh, new line, please.
A respectable
Can we?
railroad
Yeah, we can
call
rename.
for a proper railroad yard.
Oop. Oh my god, silver. And you can be wood. It should be Virginia wood. Yes, yes. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Obviously, it needs to go here. Shift click. Okay.
Truly well
Not a
done.
huge fan
Now just needs to be connected.
of this placement, but ooh, I like that smooth rail building.
It's high time to buy a beautiful locomotive together with a few freight cars.
Before I was just connecting the dots, but that time it's like, oh, you can go along the side, you can go in. So they're telling us we need to train depot. Oh look, I can sort trains, you, buy, add, ooh, okay, come down here, Baldwin 6 wheels. Buy, good. Its power is good. So, gondola can only move silver. Mediocre, I see. We're already making a long trek here. Oh, with 3 freight, so it's already decided for us. Sad, let me be creative.
Handsome iron horse.
You,
Time to send it on its maiden
silver, deliver silver
journey.
ore.
Transport is picking up speed. With a little luck, it'll make you richer than all the silver in Nevada ever could.
Very cool. Train. Tell it to go home. Oh, here I was thinking trains would be fast, but turns out it's 1865, and they're good because they can haul lots of weight as long as they have traction. But speed is a couple decades beyond. $10,000 to run it. Good thing that we're making bank here. Oh, see, this is the thing I didn't think of, which I should have. I was thinking we could just add more and more carts around because there's no traffic to contest with. It's not like we're really making congestion because we have a nice little loop. But there is going to be a maximum speed at which we can onload, offload our carts, right? So this cart has a headway, like a gap before it arrives there, that's pretty well perfect. This one is just leaving, and that waited for like a microsecond. The thing is, we could actually, maximum, we could probably double the length, because you can see that all of one side is filled the whole way, and the other side is very much so empty. Maybe a quarter. I have a dozen right now on there, because I doubled my 4 twice. I think it only doubled the first 4, and not double. But we can check. Virginia Wood. That's the line. Vehicles. Trucks. Virginia Wood. 12 vehicles, there you go. So, we can probably do about 4 more to max out that line. But for now, let's just chill out, look at the train. Pin that there. Oh! Very cool. And I can tab the speed, because I've learned that hotkey.
Yes,
Oh.
deal is done.
And I can move.
First train is rolling down the line. People are dropping everything to cheer your marvel of engineering. Don't pass up the chance to climb aboard.
It's really loud.
Give them a friendly wave.
Oh!
Let's have a big round of applause. Hooray! There's no end to the rejoicing.
Hello?
All thanks to you.
Enjoy a ride. Look at me. I'm a bonus. We'll go back to speeding that up. Very cool. That mission is just hooray. Do I just hit okay? Okay, kills it. And that is pretty cool. Oh, I should have ridden it through. In fact, I still can. I'll ride it through. Can I get like into the cockpit with it? Not really, right? It's a pretty great model. Not gonna lie. And then we'll speed it up. Don't want to get hit by those trees going by. Very cool.
Thanks to your rail, silver smelting is moving fast and furious. I mean, all sorts of fine ladies and high-class gents get off in Carson City. Make sure they don't ruin their good shoes on the muddy streets. Find out about the needs of your future passengers.
Activate a lair is my townhouse. Oh, so it's gonna show me like the zoning probably. Oh, up in the top, look at that.
Your services are needed to the same degree everywhere in town.
Where's the need? Just the fact that they have zero need. So yeah, this is typical blue residential, sorry, green residential, blue commercial, industrial over there in the corner. A little bit of mixed, but they want me to build bus stations, I think, so that the people don't get muddy shoes. I think that's good.
Make
Because
sure your coaches don't miss any stops.
Actually, I probably should put that on the right side of the road. Because, yeah, see, we have to do this little loop-de-loop. We would have to do it coming back anyway, but I'd be annoyed if I was a passenger on the line and I had to get on and then drive the bus back and around the street. You know what? I wonder. Nah, I mean, that's fine. So, it wants me to build a depot. Perfect. Buildings. What kind of depot do I need? Road. I mean, I don't have a tram. I was just worried that the game might think that trams are actually the same.
So that you can get started.
Because this is transit. But so line. Not line. Vehicles. Buses. Carson City. We want to buy horse-drawn. I like starting with 6. Tell them all line 1.
Great. The first passengers are already waiting.
Carson. We're gonna call it bus. Nah, we'll call it transit. Be more accurate. There ain't no buses in
The
1865.
Territorial Enterprise reports a beast is up to no good in the area. According to eyewitnesses, it leaped from tree to tree, was at least 10 feet tall, had a shaggy black pelt, and enormous feet. Ask the reporter what it's all about.
Enormous feet. I wonder if it is the infamous
The
big feet.
reporter, and certain Mr. Clemens, has revealed his source to you. An old good-for-nothing by the name of Sam Hawkins. He's supposed to be in the saloon in Virginia City. Could be it means buying him a couple of shots of hard liquor before he comes up with the truth.
Okay. Find the next clue in Virginia City. So back to Virginia. Wonder where it could be. We're just gonna go to his house and buy him liquor, I guess. Oh no, this is just Virginia City. So the saloon. If I do my lairs, would the saloon be a blue building?
Where not too long ago there was nothing more than a dreary two-bit town, A magnificent little city now flourishes, thanks to your transportation services. The locals even call it the miracle of Carson City. More and more people want to try their luck there. Obstacles shouldn't be put in your way. Get into the passenger business. Your tickets will be the hottest item in town.
Where is this guy?
Make sure that the rest of the world is finally connected to Carson City, a veritable boom town.
I just don't see Sloan. It should be in commercial, but I mean, this is a nice restaurant. Parkview Hotel has a bar at the back. I guess I was just looking for bars where there's 2 Parkview hotels in the same tiny city. Let's take things off. Fast forward while we look.
The good man was happy to provide information. The monster got a few feet taller with each whiskey you bought him. Word has it that it gobbles up whole cows and picks the remains out of its teeth with a wagon tongue. Our informer thinks it's hanging around near the Ponderosa Ranch, if he's not mistaken.
Hanging around the Ponderosa Ranch, which is a ranch for logs. Oh, so we're literally supposed to find Bigfoot? What? Bigfoot gobbling up cows at the log farm. See, when I was playing Transport Fever, or when I was excited to play Transport Fever, I didn't think I would be looking for Bigfoot. Which isn't really what I got the game for, but there is something that's charming about it. I'm wondering if I've already gone over it like 3 times, and anybody watching this is like, dude, no, go back. Alright. Gobbles up whole cows and picks the remains out of its teeth with a wagon tongue. Our informer thinks it's hanging out near this ranch. Like, can we go ask him? How near? Like, are you talking like it's this piece of dirt? Like, what is it, a bear? It's not in the ranch. It's not on the hillside. Like, I don't know, I don't want to really, you know, end the mission before finding it. But, like, I don't know, this is bringing me to my childhood where I go, Mom, where's Bigfoot? Help me. And then she makes fun of me for not opening my eyes. But I feel like I'm looking. I'm worried about him hiding in the trees, but I feel like that would be an unfair place to put Bigfoot. He's not in this. Oh, I need to build a transportation network here, I see. But was he at least at the top of the mountain? Just some dude hanging up here? Maybe it's some guy in a costume. Or maybe Transport Fever is of the opinion that Mr. Big Feet is real. Well, I don't know, guys. I went from having, you know, gung-ho expectations about having the 100% achievement run. Turns out I cannot find Bigfoot. And once I give up, I think that's it. My education did not help me with this. So, that's sad. Build passenger station. Yeah. You, buildings. Passenger. Ooh. That's a weird to spin, but must be aligned with the road. So this house is just going down. Sorry, bro. Beautiful home you had there. We should link up the transit network to this. You know, why drop them off here when you can drop them off right where you own this? I'm assuming we also need to be on this end. It's cool. that we're using all these dead end stations, but you know, wouldn't it be better to use? Man, we're seriously gonna drop them off here? Oh no, okay. We're not. I almost built a station here. I was like, why are we dropping them off on the other side of the frickin' river? Hi, welcome to Reno. Enjoy the walk. Alright. I mean, something tells me that since we're going in a straight line, this is pretty easy. Not allowed to build, because we'll bulldoze something. Oh, oh. I was thinking, I think in the last game you could click and drag or something. Like you could edit nodes. But clearly that's not what this game is about right now. I mean, I feel like that's a thing. No. Okay. Well,
Buy a train arrangement that brings people from all over the world to Carson City.
that wasn't something that took a lot of thought. Cool birds. It blows me that we were able to build this much infrastructure in like, what, 5 months? Like, that would be amazing in the modern day. Connecting cities with rails left and right, building all these stations, let alone like the permits, but whatever. Earnings, we are losing money. Actually, before continuing, let's look at our silver. Look at this train. Hey, it's actually making money. I'd love to put 2 trains and start getting into the whole siding thing and like double trekking. But apparently we just have to do baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Build a depot, connect it, buy it with 3 carriages. Yeah. I'm kind of an expert. Though I didn't realize how elevated our station was. So maybe I should have actually zoomed in and looked at my construction. See, I really prefer having my train depots come right against my train lines. Because then, you know, it's a hard cut, but you're not coming out of a depot or going into a depot with a ton of speed. Because then you'll crash. And that would be bad. And this way, if you need a train, you know, one way or the other, you don't need to bring it into a station and then flip it around and go the other way. And this doesn't even make sense, because normally, like, sure, you could have like a turntable or something, but normally you would have different sidings and tracks and auxiliary tracks for bringing trains around and flipping them all around. Just not a thing. Like a sorting yard, like, obviously you don't need a sorting yard if you're just getting one good all the time, but you know, we're gonna need to spice things up here in the future. First, I think we create the line. Yo, bring the people. You are C to R packs. Yeah, I should start with packs, C to R. Maybe CR packs, origin, destination, that kind of stuff. Cool. See, I wish you could just like buy directly onto the line. If there was, you know, check, is there a train depot within range? But no. So that's Carson City, train depot. None of my tracks are connected. Yes, we'll buy you. They want 3. Expensive. What's the expensive part here? The passenger car is almost twice as expensive as the frickin' locomotive. And they're built in the same year. the lifespan is a little bit shorter. Oh, I could have made it a fancy color. Let's try that. Let's you know, make it real ugly yellow. Oh, to go with our ugly train. And you can't do the trim because it's wood. Can we do like maybe a lighter, you know, or darker rather? Just don't want to be. Okay. I thought about making it the most ugly train, but you guys don't want that, do you? You weren't those people. Are you? Okay, so you train, please go to the passenger line.
Everyone is dead set on riding your beautiful railroad.
Bring people to Carson, bring people to Reno, 20 going each way. So, I almost feel compelled to build. Where's build? Build train station, or not train station, commuter station here.
There's firewood up in Glenbrook that'll get the steam engines in the Silver Works puffing real nice. But watch out that you don't cross paths with the Cartwrights from the Ponderosa Ranch. They're not the kind of folks to tangle with.
Okay. One second. I'm trying to add that thing to the line. So, Carson Transit, add station, you. But we want to go to you. Can't click and drag you up. Can I move you up? How do I... What if I pause? Oh, I see. It wants me to freaking load level. Cool. I don't think that we want to wait to, you know, for full load of passengers. That would be insane. Imagine being on the bus and then them being like, "Yeah, we have no. You're on the bus and you want to go, but actually we've decided that we're gonna wait until more people are on the bus and then you can go." Like, literally every seat needs to be filled. You're like, well, I'm the first one on the bus and I'm gonna leave, and this bus is never gonna get filled because no one's ever gonna stick around. These are really close bus stations. Like, I understand that there's a walking area, and maybe in 1865 people's willingness to walk is much further, but you know, between 400 meters or something like that, it really is just one block. But something tells me that my 2020 lazy people brain is coming up, and I'm saying, you know, people really don't wanna walk ever. You know, what did the guy say? Their boots are gonna get muddy or something, and that's just no good. So he's saying, yo, Ponderosa Ranch, there's wood up there.
You barely got away from the Cartwright boys. Now get a respectable load of logs down to the valley as fast as possible before the ranchers come back again.
Okay. So I don't understand. There's logs at the Ponderosa Ranch that we're stealing? Like there's a timber mill in their ranch that we're trading with without them knowing. But get a respectable cart of logs, yeah. I'm really upset about this freaking Bigfoot. It's not down by the water. And like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be looking for Bigfoot as like a thing on the map. But how do I know he's not real, right? I didn't see him. I did not see him. Not seeing him doesn't prove they didn't exist. But Ponderosa Ranch, I accept it. There's firewood up at Glenbrook. I mean, sounds like this is exactly what I have to do, but I just don't understand how the... Okay. That's fine. Truck station. Okay, so that's in range. Jeez, it's in range like all the way down here. Who's gonna... Oh my god! Are they gonna walk the friggin' logs down to my friggin' truck station? Like, gee, that's a long walk. I almost want to see, like, will they actually load up my station for me? Because the way I see it is like that to there is like, I don't know, a quarter of the distance to get downtown. Like, in fact, look, they actually gave me a free station. I'll take it. I'll take free transit. This is a game about, you know, making transit, and apparently we can't do it ourselves. Ooh, it's almost like it's worth investing in like a road coming through there. I don't know. Building a road at this point would cut transit, like the length that they need to go, rather, through here. That's what I'm thinking. So instead of going around, you're cutting off this little side sliver and this little side sliver. And you're also avoiding the traffic. But it's only like a fifth of the whole length, and I'm assuming roads aren't cheap. But maybe they are. Maybe they're like, we'll look into it. So this is Carson Wood. And great. We're gonna go to the Road Depot. We're gonna buy American horse-drawn carriage, you know, the kind of carriage that can actually carry some logs. I mean, last time we did 12, and this is a further distance, so let's do the 16, buy them, and tell them all to go to Carson Wood. And they're all going to be coming out from way over here, which is unfortunate, but... Okay, there's my buses going. Is anybody even taking the bus? We're losing money. We can only carry 2 people at a time? And like, just get off the muddy streets. These streets are beautiful. Cobble, and this, that, and the other. We've got Lysol smokestacks. It's a really nice looking game. But yeah, let's look into making a street. Like, what is... Can I even build a street? Streets. Small streets. 20 kilometers an hour. So the question is, you know, these guys, a horse-drawn carriage can go 18. So we do not worry about getting a large street because that's just, well, we could future-proof. What's the difference in keep? Ooh, small country road. I wonder what the difference between a country road and a street is in this game, not in real life. But I'm actually gonna buy the street, even though the country road looks like it's cheaper, and it allows us to move faster, because this might develop the city more. And you know, look, jeez, I literally just said that, and bam, Carson City's all about that. See, we give back to our communities. We're not like one of those rich mega companies that all about that profit. Let's look at our trucks. Look at them going. It's almost like we're settling the West, but instead we're... Like, it takes an army of trucks. And I keep calling them trucks and buses, but yes, horse-drawn carriages. And they, the people that work at this ranch, are moving all of it, like, sure, it's downhill, but it does not look like you can roll the logs into where they need to be. Bundling them up. We're really losing speed going up this hill, eh? That's fine. There's going to be tons of loading time. 16 of them. I don't know if we're going to make a profit on this. At least we don't have to... I don't think we have to pay for this road. It looks like it's just one of the other roads. I wonder, did our line auto-update to It did. That's pretty awesome. I don't know how much demolishing this building would have been. It would have made our road look a lot nicer instead of curving and then having this crooked angle. Not to mention the road safety concerns of coming in at this angle, but that's more of a modern era thing where if you're coming out this way, sure you can see oncoming traffic, but it's not like it's easy to look over your shoulder. Like you're putting this entire lane of traffic that you're in conflict with in your blind spot. We would really look to round that out. But I mean, there literally isn't even train signals, and it's not like you're in a car where you have to like come back and talk to me in 100 years when people figure out what road safety is. I wonder, can I see how profitable like the lines are? I'm sure you can. Earnings, oh my god, I am losing money. How many people are on the train? 15 out of 42? Okay, here I was thinking I needed to upgrade my train infrastructure because we have 33 people waiting here, but it's actually, you know, capacity is meeting demand and allowing a little bit of room for growth. The service times aren't great, but I don't know if people are even using this little... Is that really the coverage? See...
Thanks to the supply, silver ore processing is running at full swing, which means your transport business too.
Good for me. Like, you can expect people to walk to a bus station. What is it, about 400 meters is like the max. But you assume about 200 meters on average, yada yada. And like train stations is like double that. It's like 800 and 400 is the mean. So like people are willing to walk further for a train, especially if it's intercity. I don't know what the intercity numbers are. I'm still gonna assume it's like 800. But I know that like the literature suggests people walking as far as like 1,600 meters or something like that because, you know, people don't mind walking or biking or doing alternative modes to get to the thing they need to get to. It's just not typical. But, you know, if there's a train station here and somebody lives on the other side of town and needs to get to Rental or is going for some sort of trip or something, they'll make the trek across town even if they don't have a bus system because they really want to do it. But the people who live closer are more likely to because there's less of a barrier. I feel like while... I see him ahead. I had to click OK. Clue. Can I get a clue for my clue here? Bring people to Reno. Okay, we're about to succeed in that mission because we have 34. I just lost track of my thought though while I was looking. Sorry, bro. I still want to know whether or not I'm profitable. But there are so many buttons that I don't have access to. But yeah, I want a hint for my hint because I'm really tired of, you know, apparently there's a Bigfoot in Dumdare Hills. And I feel like, I don't know, it's either super boring to look at a bunch of trees with me because you're doing exactly what I'm doing, being like, oh, I don't see anything. Or it's like anxiety driven, like awful, like, oh my god, he keeps looking at the thing and he just zooms on by, like, I see it, it's right there, how is he not clicking it? Like, come on. And like every time it's on screen, like, I don't know. So say you could put a pinned comment or whatever. It's like the wildebeest was actually on screen here, 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 and here. But I don't know. Last time, you know, the question mark was here at the center of the city, which is fine. It's the center of the hint, and the saloon was right here, and you know that's like 2 feet away. from where I needed it to be. And now I'm spending more time looking for Bigfoot than I am realizing, look at all this silver ore. Like, we should have this guy, even if it's slower, bring 2 more carts with him every time. Because that's such a long journey. I'd rather do it a little bit slower and get, you know, almost twice as much delivery out of it, right? Like, you literally have to go half as slow to not make worth, like, and still come out even if you had 3 more carts on this guy, right? Your intervals aren't as great in that, you know, this might fill up if that's an issue, or maybe that's not enough to get like the silver people off running. Like, they kind of need more consistency when it arrives. But it's not like silver's going to go bad. So if you gave them, you know, twice as much silver now and told them they had to wait twice as long, you know, it doesn't expire. It's ore that needs to be processed. I can't imagine raw ore oxidizing that fast and saying, screw you, it's no good. You can't process it. So, anyways, I think we'll just speed it up because there's a lot of things I'd love to optimize here. Like I said earlier, the second train in here, maybe doubling the capacity. This stuff is fine. Looks like we've pretty much tapped out the amount. We can have a couple more going because the next one that's going to arrive is quite a while away, and this will probably replenish. You know, these passengers, that's actually about right. I'm pretty surprised. You could throw in a small transit network over here.
Silver business is doing splendid. Cluster of pathetic shops
But yeah.
has become the swankiest town in the whole West, where you find the most exquisite shops, the best saloons, and the loveliest ladies of ill repute far and wide. Many an opportunity suggests itself to spend those silver dollars you so richly deserved. Your railroad business is the real gold mine in the state of Nevada.
I think that's one of the things they say, right? Is, you know, the gold mine, or the gold rush rather, you don't make money looking for gold, you make money selling picks, right? Support the industry. You know, people are willing to pay absorbent costs to get things done, and you just say, haha, too bad. Either way, though, I hope you enjoyed maybe learning a thing or two, likely not. Mostly just going through this tutorial, learning how to play with me. And next time, hopefully, we'll come across something that's a little bit more challenging. Either way, cheers. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.